Today we're going to be solving quadratics using factoring, which the nice thing is we've already learned how to factor. We just have to add a quick step to it. So first step is to find the factors of the quadratic by factoring completely, which we've already done. So notice this one has been factored for us. X minus 3, x plus 4 are the two factors. So step 2 is to set each factor equal to 0. So I'm going to take x minus 3, set it equal to 0. Take x plus 4, set it equal to 0. Next step is to solve each equation. So we're just trying to get it x by itself. So how do we get rid of a minus 3? Add 3, add 3. That's 0, so now we have x equals 3. Next one, minus 4, those 0, so x equals negative 4. So our two solutions would be x equals 3 and x equals negative 4. That's all we're doing. And notice the one you'll do on your own is actually already set up like that. But let's go ahead and go to example A, where it is not factored for us, so we have to factor this. So first step is to draw the box to help us factor. So first box is our 2x squared. Last box is our constant, negative 28. We use the x puzzle to help us figure out the two middles. So multiply negative 28 times 2, so negative 56. And then our middle term is going to be at the bottom, negative 1. We need two numbers that multiply to the top and add to the bottom. So in this case, it will be negative 8, positive 7. We take our two middle terms and put them in the middle boxes with an x. Now we figure out the factors on the outside. So we know x and x gives us x squared, and then 2 times 1 will give us 2. But we look at these to figure out which one can be divided by 2. That would be the negative 8. From there we divide. Negative 8x divided by 2x is negative 4. 7x divided by x is 7. From here we take both factors and we set them equal to 0, just like step 2. So we have x minus 4 equals 0, and then we have 2x plus 7 equals 0. And we solve both of them. Add 4, those 0, so x equals 4. That's one of our solutions. The other one, minus 7, those 0. So now we have 2x equals negative 7. Notice this one has an extra step because there's still a 2 there. We just divide by 2. Those went out, so now we have x equals negative 7 over 2 as our other factor. Let's go ahead and try example B. Same type of thing where you have to factor it. It's not already factored, so I'm going to set up my box. First term goes in the first box, last term in the last box. Draw our x puzzle. So negative 24 goes in the top because we multiplied those together, and 5 goes in the bottom. Two things that multiply the top, add to the bottom. In this case, it would be 8 and negative 3. So our two middle terms go in our middle boxes with an x. We figure out the outsides. X times x gives us x squared. Divide. 8x divided by x is positive 8. Negative 3x divided by x is negative 3. Here's our two factors. Set them each equal to 0. And solve. Minus 8, those 0 out. X equals negative 8 is a factor. Plus 3, those 0, so x equals 3 is our other solution. All right, and we'll do examples C, D, and E in class tomorrow or on Monday.